Is moving to Virginia the right choice for you? Let's find out. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Sam, and if you're even remotely thinking about moving, you absolutely need to watch this entire video. Virginia is one of those states that seems to have it all. A booming economy, rich history, and stunning nature. But because it offers so much, it's also incredibly complex. Today, we're diving deep into everything you need to know before heading to the beautiful Old Dominion. A lot of people see the picturesque landscapes and the historical sites and think they have it all figured out, but trust me, there's so much more beneath the surface you need to know to make a successful move. We're breaking down the top 10 critical factors, from the wildly different housing markets and hidden costs, to the job sectors, the real commute times, and the diverse lifestyles. My goal is to give you a complete, unfiltered picture, the good, the bad, and everything in between, so you can move with total confidence. Too many people leap without doing the deep research, a mistake that can cost you thousands of dollars, a ton of time, and unnecessary stress. We're bypassing all that today. This is your insider's guide to feeling like a local before you even arrive, understanding what your commute will actually look like, and what you truly need to budget each month. So grab a coffee, get comfortable, and let's get into the 10 surprising truths about moving to Virginia. Alright, first up, and arguably the most important factor for any move, is the housing market. Let me be crystal clear, Virginia is not a monolith. The housing market in Northern Virginia is astronomically different from Richmond, which is different from Roanoke in the Southwest. In Northern Virginia, or NOVA, think Arlington, Alexandria, Fairfax, and Loudoun counties, you're competing with DC money. This means extremely high demand, frequent bidding wars, and median single-family home prices well into the $700,000 to $800,000 range, and often higher. It's incredibly tough for first-time buyers, so be prepared with a strong pre-approval and a stomach for competition. But head south or west, and the picture changes dramatically. In areas like Richmond, the Hampton Roads region including Virginia Beach or the Shenandoah Valley, affordability improves a lot. Here you can find beautiful single-family homes, often in the $350,000 to $450,000 range. You get more space for your money, both inside and out. So please don't be discouraged by the DC sticker shock. The key is to expand your search radius and perfectly match your location to your budget. A local real estate agent who truly understands these regional nuances is an invaluable asset. While the post-pandemic frenzy has cooled slightly, inventory across the state remains tight. My advice, get fully pre-approved for a mortgage before you even start looking, so you're ready to act fast when you find the right place. Number 2, cost of living. This goes hand in hand with housing, and just like the property market, it's truly a story of two Virginias. If you look at the statewide average, Virginia's cost of living sits about 3 to 5% above the US average. But that number is incredibly misleading because it's so heavily skewed by Northern Virginia. In the DC suburbs, expect to pay a premium for everything. Groceries, utilities, gas, and especially transportation can run 40 to 50% above the national average. Childcare costs here are also among the highest in the nation. But on the flip side, if you move to a city like Lynchburg, Norfolk, or Harrisonburg, your wallet will absolutely thank you. In many parts of the state, the overall cost of living can dip below the national average. In these areas, utilities are reasonable, gas is cheaper, and your budget for entertainment and dining out will stretch much further. But here's the biggest surprise for almost every newcomer: Virginia's personal property tax on vehicles. It's a significant annual tax based on your car's value that you absolutely must budget for. Number 3. Let's talk about making money. The job market in Virginia is consistently robust and incredibly diverse, boasting one of the lowest unemployment rates in the country. As you might guess, Northern Virginia is the economic engine, powered by federal government contracting, defense, and a massive, ever-expanding tech scene, anchored by giants like Amazon's HQ2. Fields like software development, cybersecurity, and data science are exploding. If your career is in the federal or tech space, Nova is a land of opportunity with high-paying jobs. But it's not just Nova. Richmond has a huge finance sector with companies like Capital One and a world-class healthcare system in VCU Health. The Hampton Roads area thrives on maritime industries, shipbuilding, and port logistics. And across the state, agriculture and advanced manufacturing remain vital. The key takeaway is to research your specific industry and target the right region. The best roles are often clustered in these specific economic hubs, so align your job search with your desired location. Coming in at number 4 is education, a massive draw for families. Virginia's K-12 public school system is excellent, with districts like Fairfax and Loudoun in Northern Virginia consistently ranked among the best in the entire nation. These districts are known for being well-funded, offering strong resources, a wide array of AP and IB programs, and boasting high graduation rates and test scores. This is a primary reason why housing in these counties commands such a premium. Just be aware that school quality can vary significantly by county, so do your homework. The state's higher education system is also absolutely top tier. You have world-renowned institutions like the University of Virginia, William and Mary, and Virginia Tech, plus other fantastic schools like George Mason and James Madison. There's also a solid community college network that provides affordable and reliable transfer paths to these four-year universities. Number 5 is one of Virginia's greatest assets, its strategic location. For many, especially in the northern part of the state, having Washington, D.C. in your backyard provides access to world-class museums, incredible cultural events, and international travel through Dulles Airport. The entire state is weekend-ready. You can spend a Saturday morning hiking in the mountains and be at the beach by the afternoon. The historic triangle of Jamestown, Williamsburg, and Yorktown is an easy and fascinating trip for anyone, and your options extend beyond the state line. You can plan long weekends to Philly, Baltimore, or even New York City. The central location on the East Coast, with great Amtrak service and interstate access, makes regional travel incredibly easy. At number 6, let's talk about the weather. Virginia truly has 4 distinct seasons. But be warned, summers are hot and intensely humid. We're talking days in the 90s where the air feels as thick as soup. A reliable, powerful AC system is absolutely non-negotiable. You can also expect powerful summer thunderstorms. And if you're on the coast, you need to be mindful of hurricane season. Autumn, however, is glorious, and arguably the best season. Winters are a mixed bag. Nova can get significant snow that shuts everything down, while the coast stays mild. And spring? It's beautiful, but brings the legendary pollenpocalypse. Everything will be coated in yellow dust. Number 7. Things to do. You will never be bored in Virginia. The state is steeped in American history. You can literally walk through your textbooks at battlefields like Manassas and Fredericksburg, or visit the homes of founding fathers at Monticello and Mount Vernon. Colonial Williamsburg is a world-class living history museum. The outdoor recreation is also top-notch. You can hike countless trails in the Blue Ridge Mountains, go biking along the Virginia Creeper Trail, or spend a day kayaking on the James and Shenandoah rivers. Plus, the food and drink scene is exploding. Virginia has a booming craft brewery and winery culture, especially along scenic routes like Route 151 near Charlottesville, which is packed with both. Okay, time for a major reality check at number 8. Traffic. Specifically, the traffic in the DC area is consistently ranked among the worst in the entire nation. Interstate 66, 95, and the Capital Beltway can easily turn a 20-mile commute into a grueling 90-minute ordeal. It is not an exaggeration. You have to plan your life around it. Live close to where you work. Utilize the Metro or VRE commuter rail, or find a job that allows for telework. Outside of Nova, the traffic in Richmond, Norfolk, and Roanoke is far more manageable, but make no mistake, Virginia is a car-dependent state. Number 9 is the culture and lifestyle, which varies as much as the housing prices. NoVA is fast-paced, ambitious, career-focused, and highly international and transient. Richmond has a more creative, laid-back, and artsy vibe. And the smaller towns, especially in the South and West, offer that classic, slower-paced Southern hospitality. In many suburban areas, life revolves around the highly ranked schools and youth sports. In more rural communities, traditions, church, and local events are the anchors. My best advice is to spend a weekend in the regions you're considering to truly find the vibe that fits you. Finally, number 10. Taxes. Let's get you prepared so there are no surprises. Virginia has a progressive income tax, starting at 2%, and topping out at a moderate 5.75% on income over just $17,000. This is fairly reasonable compared to many other states. The state sales tax is 4.3%, but local jurisdictions add their own, so expect to pay around 5.3% to 7% in most places. But the big one I mentioned earlier is the local personal property tax on vehicles. For example, a county might charge $4.50 per $100 of your car's assessed value. On a $30,000 car, that's a $1,350 tax bill every single year. Also remember, there's a mandatory annual safety inspection for your vehicle to keep it registered. And there you have it, the top 10 things you absolutely need to know before moving to Virginia. We've covered the huge regional differences in housing, the true cost of living, the diverse job market, and the soul-crushing reality of the commute. As you can see, Virginia is a state of incredible contrasts, from the fast-paced urban north to the charming, slower southern communities. It is not a one-size-fits-all state. The key to a happy move is to honestly match your budget, your career, and your desired lifestyle to the right region. Do your research, and then visit. So, what surprised you the most about Virginia? Are you thinking of moving to a specific area? Drop your questions in the comments below. I read and respond to as many as I can. If this video helped you, please smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications for more relocation deep dives. Your journey to Virginia starts with being informed, and I hope this guide has put you on the right path. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.